Many of our modern laws trace back over 1,500 years to a single monumental collection, the Justinian Code, or Corpus Juris Civilis. Created in Constantinople, this code preserved centuries of Roman legal thought and unified a chaotic empire under one system. Imagine a world of conflicting rules and confusion. Justinian sought to bring order and justice to all, from nobles to farmers. His code introduced principles like innocent until proven guilty, and shaped everything from contracts to marriage. The Justinian Code became the foundation for legal education and systems across Europe and beyond. This is the story of how one emperor's vision still shapes our understanding of justice today. To understand the Justinian Code, we must meet its architect, Emperor Justinian I, a visionary leader with an ambitious dream. Rising to power in 527, Justinian dreamed of reuniting the Roman Empire and leaving a legacy that would outlast any conquest or building. His vision was not just about expanding territories, but about creating a lasting impact on civilization. He saw that true strength came from a just, unified legal system, not just military might. Justinian believed that a cohesive set of laws would bring stability and order to his empire. The laws he inherited were a tangled mess, with thousands of contradictory rules and opinions. This chaotic legal landscape made governance difficult and justice elusive. Justinian's solution? Create a single, authoritative collection of laws for everyone in his empire. He envisioned a legal system that was clear, fair, and accessible to all. This meant gathering, sorting, and organizing centuries of Roman law into a logical system. It was a monumental task that required immense dedication and scholarly effort. His vision, a legal code infused with Christian values, bringing peace and justice to his people. Justinian believed that law and faith should work hand in hand to create a harmonious society. This was a project no emperor had ever completed on such a scale. Justinian's grand plan was to leave a legacy that would shape the future of law and governance for centuries to come. Justinian was born in humble circumstances, far from the grandeur and luxury of the imperial court. His early life was shaped by the modest surroundings of a small village where he learned the value of hard work and perseverance. Yet, through remarkable intelligence, relentless ambition, and the unwavering support of his uncle, Emperor Justin, Justinian rose to the highest ranks of power. His journey from peasant to emperor was nothing short of extraordinary, inspiring many who came after him. Educated in law, history, and theology, Justinian was tireless, earning the reputation as the emperor who never sleeps. He spent countless nights studying, planning, and working to strengthen his empire, always striving for perfection in every aspect of governance. Justinian believed he was chosen by God to restore Rome's greatness and create a truly Christian society. This sense of divine mission drove his reforms and inspired his vision for a unified empire under one faith and one law. His wife, Empress Theodora, was not only his partner, but also his most trusted advisor. She championed groundbreaking laws that expanded women's rights, protected the vulnerable, and gave a voice to those who had long been ignored by society. Together, Justinian and Theodora faced riots, deadly plagues, and brutal wars. Despite these immense challenges, Theodora's unwavering resolve and Justinian's persistence kept them on course, guiding the empire through its darkest hours. Theodora's influence was crucial in ensuring that Justinian's legal reforms addressed real social issues, not just the traditions of the past. Her compassion and insight helped shape laws that brought justice to many. Despite facing immense obstacles, Justinian's greatest achievement was the codification of Roman law, a monumental task that brought order and clarity to centuries of legal tradition. His legal reforms would outlast his conquests and buildings, shaping the world for centuries and laying the foundation for modern legal systems across Europe and beyond. To bring his ambitious vision of a unified legal system to life, Emperor Justinian knew he needed the brightest legal minds in the empire. He turned to Tribonian, a renowned and exceptionally skilled lawyer, appointing him to lead a special commission of experts. This team was carefully chosen for their deep knowledge of Roman law and their ability to interpret complex legal traditions. Their first monumental task was to sift through centuries of imperial edicts and legal pronouncements. They had to identify outdated or contradictory laws, discard what was no longer relevant, and organize the remaining material into a coherent structure. This was a painstaking process, requiring both patience and sharp judgment. In 529, after months of intense work, the commission produced the Codex Justinianus, a unified and authoritative collection of laws that brought order to the legal chaos of the past. Next, they turned to the vast writings of Roman jurists. Over centuries, these legal scholars had written thousands of volumes. The team condensed this immense body of knowledge into the Digest, a 50-book masterpiece that preserved the wisdom of the ages while making it accessible. Recognizing the need to educate future generations, the team also created the Institutes, a clear and concise textbook designed specifically for new law students, ensuring the next wave of lawyers would be well prepared. The entire process was like assembling a massive, intricate puzzle from countless broken pieces. Yet, despite the complexity, the commission worked with remarkable speed and efficiency, driven by a shared sense of purpose. In just a few years, this dedicated team completed a comprehensive legal system that would shape the empire for generations. The result was a logical, accessible, and enduring body of law that could be understood and applied throughout the entire Byzantine Empire. Justinian's grand vision, combined with Tribonian's leadership and the tireless work of the commission, made this extraordinary intellectual achievement possible. The code became the backbone of justice in the Byzantine world, influencing legal systems for centuries to come and leaving a legacy that endures even today. The Justinian Code was actually 4 works, together called the Corpus Juris Civilis. The Codex Justinianus collected all valid imperial laws, organized by subject for easy reference. The Digest condensed the wisdom of Rome's greatest jurists, offering deep legal reasoning and principles. The Institutes served as a beginner's textbook, teaching the basics of Roman law to new students. The Novellae, or New Laws, included Justinian's own updates, many written in Greek to reflect the empire's language. These 4 parts covered everything from taxes to marriage, creating the most sophisticated legal system of its time. The code was designed to be practical, logical, and adaptable. It set a new standard for legal systems worldwide. Let's look closer at the 4 books of the Corpus Juris Civilis. The Codex Justinianus was the foundation, organizing nearly 5,000 laws into 12 books for consistent justice. The Digest preserved the intellectual debates of Roman jurists, offering a library of legal reasoning. The Institutes provided a clear, systematic introduction for law students, ensuring standardized legal education. The Novellae, or New Laws, kept the code current, addressing new issues and reforms as they arose. Together, these works created a living legal tradition, not just a static monument. The code's structure and clarity made it a model for future legal systems. Its influence would echo through centuries of law and governance. Justinian's code didn't just organize laws, it redefined justice. Influenced by Christian values, it emphasized fairness, equity, and protection for the vulnerable. The code established innocent until proven guilty, and required solid evidence for conviction. It promoted equality before the law, aiming for rules that applied to all citizens. Theodora's influence brought reforms for women and families, expanding rights and protections. The code also made it easier for slaves to gain freedom and citizenship. These principles set a new standard for justice, inspiring future generations. The law became not just a tool for order, but a force for compassion and fairness. After the Western Roman Empire fell, Justinian's Code was forgotten in the West, until its rediscovery in 11th century Italy. Scholars at Bologna studied the digest, sparking a legal revolution across Europe. The code became the foundation for the civil law tradition, inspiring legal systems from France to Japan. Even common law countries, like England and the US, absorbed Roman legal concepts through early scholars. The idea of a single logical code comes directly from Justinian's project. Whether your country uses civil or common law, its roots trace back to Justinian's commission. The code's influence is global and enduring. Today, Justinian's Code still shapes how we think about justice, rights, and the rule of law. It bridged ancient wisdom to the modern world, outlasting empires and monuments. The code reminds us that ideas can endure longer than any conquest. Studying its story helps us understand our own laws and inspires us to improve them. The challenges we face, like digital privacy or global trade, still require clear, fair rules. History is full of stories like Justinian's Code, showing how the past shapes our present. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning from history's lessons. Subscribe for more stories that bring the past to life.